Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with another Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Wi-Fi battle. Today we're using some new Pokemon. I got an Articuno, I got an Alolan Raichu, and I also have, I believe, what was it? What else did I put on my team? I mean, you guys can see the Pokepaste down below if you want to check it out. It was a Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee's pretty cool because it has a speed tier faster than Gyarados, so prior to Mega Evolving, it threatens it with Rock Slide, and then when it does Mega Evolve, it threatens it with High Jump Kick, so that's pretty cool. The team is very weak to Aerodactyl. Very weak to Aerodactyl. Hopefully we don't find one. But I did just want to put some Pokemon together. So it wasn't more about, you know, what can beat the most standard stuff. It's also really weak to Gyarados too. What can do this, and this. More so, what can I show off and how can I make it work? Alright, so we got our 15th Mewtwo in a row on a Wi-Fi battle. And I'm so tired of... I'm so tired of software setting. You know what? Every single time I do this, I basically just bring one Pokemon and forfeit because I'm not trying to play Mewtwo every single time. Not very fun for me. But you know what? I'm gonna play this one out because I'm tired of this. Plus, my Articuno just clicks Mirror Coat versus Moltres versus Zapdos and versus Pikachu and KOs them all. So I'll get another battle after this, but I'm not forfeiting this battle like I normally would. I've been looking for about 25 minutes and this is all I keep getting. I can't stop you from using Mewtwo on Wi-Fi. That's your that's on you. And anybody can do that if they want to. I can do that too. But I don't want to play Mewtwo every single time. Leads off with Dragonite, which is fantastic because I just get to click Ice Beam here. I love Articuno so much. Beautiful Pokemon. Too bad I'm a Spadef nature. Oh, I still outspeed. Nice. Actually, yeah. I would always outspeed anyway, unless it's a Jolly Dragonite. Nice. So I pick up my first KO Articuno, and I think it will be the first of many in this game. Honestly, the first of many. Ideally, goes Zapdos and clicks Thunderbolt, and I'm going to Mirror Coat the hell out of that thing. Goes Moltres and clicks Flamethrower or Fire Blast. I'm going to Mirror Coat that too. Articuno's so bulky, you'll live it. This sounds like Moltres. Yeah. Because it had Sulfur in its name, so I assumed Fire type. We're going to Mirror Coat here. Flamethrower. You're going to do around 60%, I want to say. Yep. 65-ish. Go ahead and give me this Moltres. I've had enough. I've had enough of these guys pulling up here. There you go. Alright, so Articuno picking up 2 KOs and doing exactly what I wanted it to do. Pikachu comes out, and this is where it gets a little bit iffy because Pikachu's a giant threat and I got to keep my muck around. Floaty Fall can probably knock out Hitmonlee too. I'm a Roos. Zippy Zap will knock me out, but nothing else will. And I don't want to risk going right on and getting hit with the the Surf move, which I completely forgot the name of. All right, so we can go Pikachu in. Whoa. No, this is Evolved. This is Alolan too. We can go Alolan Raichu and just click Psychic. Again, I'm going to look for another battle after this. I like Encore because it's pretty cool for Stealth Rock. I don't think it was worth going hard into Alolan Raichu either. As, you know, every bit of damage will matter in this. I always say that. And that is a good chunk. Good 20%. 25 maybe. This will be a nice solid 2 KO. Lovely. What's your team? I don't think you're going to switch, but... I'll Psychic again. You can go Mewtwo, I don't really care. Doesn't go for Zippy Zap? Nice. Not even faster. Beautiful. I don't really think going into this game I really needed much of a thought process. Because it looks like our opponent just loaded up their in-game team. But... mainly, I knew that as long as I keep Muck alive, I'm good. Yeah, as long as I kept Muck alive, I'm good. What do you have left? You have your own Articuno, huh? Wow, that's actually a problem. I mean, Hitmonlee with Rock Slide and knock it out. You guys think he'll U-turn? I'll just Thunderbolt. If he goes for a screen, I'll be able to click Encore. Lock him into that. As long as it's not Reflect. Drill Peck. Did nothing. Throw off a Psychic. Maybe I can get a Spadef drop. Oof. Hyper Beam. Bro, I'm gone. Yo, you know what's funny? I have, your poor Raichu. I have, a Mega Pidgeot on the way. And I actually slashed Hyper Beam on it. Because I think that Air Slash, Heat Wave, U-Turn are given. And then you use Roost or maybe Hyper Beam. Now, the reason I say Hyper Beam is because, Hyper Beam actually KOs Zapdos after Rocks. So it is a very, very, very valid option. It is a very valid option on Mega Pidgeot because it's Stab. So, and Mega Pidgeot's a special attacker. So doing 76 to 80 something percent is, it makes it worth it. It really makes it worth it. So I'm excited about that. What I hope I do is Zapdos comes in, it takes Air Slash, and then I knock it out with Hyper Beam. And I can't wait. I cannot wait. Articuno? That's an odd switching considering what move I just went for and you have a Mewtwo. Hitmonlee looks so tired. I can relate. Alright. And last but not least, we have the Behemoth. The Beast. The late game Mewtwo. The scariest of Mewtwo's. The one that you know is there, but your opponent's saving it. I'm gonna go Starmie on maybe a Shadow Ball. A Psychic. And attempt to Thunder Wave it. That way my Muck doesn't care. It won't allow me to outspeed Mewtwo. Mewtwo should still outspeed Muck. But Thunder Wave also means it might not be able to get off an attack. He could have Shadow Ball, but the important part is not going hard into Muck, since we don't know what type of Mewtwo this is. Could be Mega Mewtwo X, and it could have Earthquake, which would mean I probably lose to it. Or it can just legitimately be that in-game one. Ah, nice. I think I'm bold Starmie on this team because of Aerodactyl's weakness. Like because of my weakness to Aerodactyl, I believe this is bold Starmie. So I can basically tank hits a little bit better. If it's Jolly, it doesn't 2-hit KO me. Nice chip. Alright, take me down. Or not. I guess Starmie wanted a chance to shine. I swear everything has a habit in Let's Go of living on like just a smidgen. You trying to get a crit here, Starmie? That way he can't recover? Give me that crit right now. So like I said, guys, I'm going to get another battle after this. Usually the way it works is I fight a Mewtwo and then the next game I don't fight a Mewtwo. So I'm hoping that's how this game works as well. Because I want to show off Articuno's Mirror Coat. I think Articuno is a really cool, like, lower tier pick. Once we have our established UU, and I'll actually make a video on it, then we're going to start hopping on maybe the Eevee, or the Caterpie ladder. I think we'll do that, guys. So for those watching that want to do, like, UU games where they use lower or lesser U stuff, I'll have a video soon about that. And I'll explain how you can fight me or anytime, and hopefully other people too. And I'm sure at first they'll be very slow. There'll be very little people on. But hopefully as we keep going, that starts to grow. And more and more people can play with lower tier Pokemon. And I don't have to worry about fighting, you know, Aerodactyls, Zapdos, Melmetal, Mew, Rhydon every single time I load up something fun like a Butterfree, right? Because I have Butterfree. One or more consoles are not responding. I'm assuming my opponent, I found an opponent and then they just turned it off. Either that or my Switch is dying. Hey, don't be the latter. Thank you. Give me an opponent. Don't give me a Mewtwo. Don't give me a Mewtwo. I've been searching for a while. Is it Nayo or Nayo? Please put normal rules. Okay. Yes. Oh, another Articuno. Nice, nice. And another Hitmonlee. That's so cool. I like my opponent's team a lot. Wow, my own Hitmonlee is fantastic in this game. High jump kick for Chansey, Rock Slide for Articuno, high jump kick for opposing Hitmonlee. Aerodactyl is annoying, but eh. I think I lead off with Starmie. Because if they lead off with Aerodactyl, I can just scald it immediately. You know, it's interesting. I'm very weak to opposing Articuno. Now that I thought about it, especially if it's toxic on it. But that's a really cool team, dude. I like your team a lot. I'm hoping that it's actually Rock's Arrow and not Rock's Rhydon, because that means my opponent will lead off with it and I can just click Scald. But they shouldn't, because Aerodactyl's a giant threat versus me. I actually think this is going to be a good game. No idea what that is. It is Aerodactyl. Perfect. So, again, ideally, it's... Ideally, my opponent throws it away immediately. I mean, they should switch to Chansey. Well, to be fair, Mega Aerodactyl, if it's Crunch, does 2-hit KO Starmie, and I don't 2-hit KO it back ever. Hydro Pump has like a 6% chance. Just clicks rocks. Beautiful. That just killed half my team, but that's okay. Because one thing that can also win is Alolan Raichu. And Alolan Raichu being fast in Hitmonlee is fantastic. Give me a burn, too. Let's not worry about this Pokemon, period. Nope. That's fine. I'm gonna throw off another Scald. Whether I burn this, I burn Articuno, I burn Chansey, it's all worth it. Okay, switches out. I'm hoping they're not Wing Attack. Goes out to Chansey. Smart. We can get a little burn on you, that'd be nice. Nope. Thunder Wave or Teleport might be coming out now. I'm gonna go Rhydon either way. Rhydon should be good. I'm very worried about that Articuno. But I think my way of dealing with it is going to be going Starmie and Thunder Waving it, and allowing my Hitmonlee to outspeed it and knock it out with Rock Slide. Goes for a Reflect. Smart. That's really cool. So, are you like a Reflect bulk up Hitmonlee set? Very cool. Very cool. We'll get up our rocks though, and also weaken half his team. Aerodactyl should not go down to rocks, but it's very close. I kind of prefer Light Screen to Reflect on Chansey, but then again, if you're going into a Pokemon that after that doesn't have good bulk, makes sense. Or maybe my opponent's Dual Screen Chansey. Either way, we're guaranteed rocks here. Awesome for Articuno. Rhydon deals with Electrode, so I'm not gonna sack it to anything. A low-key Electrode could be a threat, especially with its speed tier versus me. So switches out Chansey, maybe into Hitmonlee. Gets in their own Rhydon. So, if I'm not mistaken, like I said, I am Bold Starmie, which means I should be able to take an Earthquake. I am Bold Starmie, yeah. So I should be able to take an Earthquake. Yep. And I can just recover off the damage. I don't think they would sack this Pokemon, but it's more so I want to waste Reflect turns. Obviously, Scald isn't affected by Reflect. Oh, okay. Okay. So I don't play with 1-hit KO moves. I obviously play by 1-hit KO claws because I play mainly Smogon stuff. But I kind of want to try this out on Wi-Fi now. Dual screens plus Oko moves actually sounds really nice. And my opponent obviously knows what they're doing. They just put that there. That's hilarious. Yo, I can't even switch in Starmie now. To be honest, I'm about to start putting Oko moves. Forget it. Like, why not? Why not? I think that Chansey's going to be forced to go for Softball now. So I'm going to get in Hitmonlee. And ideally, you know, be in a position to win. Reflect should end, if I'm not mistaken, either this turn or next turn. I believe it's this turn, though. Big Hitmonlee is in. Toxic. You know what? I don't even have to go for... I can actually just go for High Jump Kick and knock something out. And Chansey being so low with this and Rocks is really nice because I believe Chansey will go down to the combination of Ice Beam plus U-Turn for my Articuno. Very nice Toxic. I really thought they'd go for Softball there, considering how low the Chansey was. But now, I'm going to get my KO with High Jump Kick. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, I'll be getting my KO right now with High Jump Kick. Go ahead and kick that boy. Nothing takes this hit. Nothing. Electro should die. Chansey will obviously... I've knocked out the entire Chansey line. Chansey is extinct after this attack. Rhydon actually may be able to, but it dies from high jump kick into Earthquake, and Earthquake is obviously my follow-up move because I don't want to risk the attack missing. So the ideal situation for me would have been the Chansey going for soft boiled, and then I'd be able to bulk up this turn, or slash kick high jump kick anyway. Bulk up would actually be a bad play. I'd be able to high jump kick. Dude, Articuno is not tanking this after rocks, my friend. Hey, go ahead and give it. That's big Hitmonlee. That is Hitmonlee coming through. Nice. Nice. It's really solid because like my opponent really does not like this Pokemon at all. And with Burn and with Stealth Rock up and Chansey not being recovered, it can't even switch into my special attackers very well. Hitmonlee comes out. Wait, we doing this? Yo, we doing this? I bet you Articuno will live a hit from Electrode and I can knock it out with Miracle. I want to do this. I'm doing this. Either way, I have... Oh! Okay. Well, either way, that's going to make me take a lot. Either way, I have the Alolan Raichu in the back to knock this thing out with Psychic, so I'm not as worried. But I shouldn't die to this Poison turn right now. A little bit of lag there. On Poison, that's no big deal. What's taking this high jump kick? I'm Jolly. Oh, Protect plus Feint. Feint is priority if you guys didn't know. That's really, really cool. That is very cool. I just got out Hitmonlee. I got out lead. It's alright. Raichu gets to come out, and all I gotta do is click Psychic now. I believe Psychic will 2-hit KO Rhydon. I'm not entirely sure. That horn drill missing was big, but I mean it's 30%, so. Alolan Raichu, I need you. Dude, I did not expect the Protect Feint Hitmonlee. I also didn't expect it to work. I got blown away by that, man. Luckily, though, with Articuno gone, and the fact that Starmie is just so good with Scald and whatnot, it's definitely a still winning game. I don't think going hard Chansey is the play. I think he's going to go Electrode. Yep. Maybe to boom or set up another screen. I can see it setting up another screen. And then just getting in that big boy that is, ooh, I got a Spit F drop. However, I'm not going to stay in. I'm worried about Explosion, and this thing is important. I have a Rhydon. That can take every hit. I have Rhydon that can take Explosion. With a Spit F drop, I guess the screen won't matter. And the big thing is also about my Rhydon is I have Toxic, so if he wants to go out into maybe Hitmonlee after to try and set up, the Toxic will start wearing it down to the point that if this Electro does end up getting up, you know, a Reflect first and then a Light Screen. Light Screen actually doesn't make too much sense because I'll be able to knock it out due to my Spit F drop, but I didn't stay in because of Explosion. Toxic. I can see that too. It's the only thing that actually hits Rock type switch-ins. I have no reason to not Earthquake here. You go Aerodactyl, then I can knock you out after with, I can knock you out right after with Rock Slide. Subtoxic. Okay. Subtoxic Protect T-Bolt, maybe? Hey, just go ahead and give me this thing that's faster than my Raichu. I'd appreciate that. Because Raichu's looking kind of clean. Raichu is looking kind of clean. We'll Rock Slide here just in case he's crazy enough to go Aerodactyl. I'm assuming a Protect is going to come out, but if he does go Aerodactyl on the expected Earthquake, I knock it out. So it's worth it. It also knocks out Electrode, so it's a no drawback play. Well, it's not a no drawback play. I can miss, which is the only drawback. But I feel like nothing else wants to come in, and you would try and go Aero. Especially because Electrode outspeeds Starmie, so it's important. Goes Rhydon. Okay. I mean, at this point, I'm going to go Articuno and just click Ice Beam. My Rhydon still walls Electrode and can still take one Earthquake from Mega Aerodactyl, just one. And if he goes for Earthquake of his own, I'm good. If he goes for Rock Slide, very solid play on my opponent's part. However, Articuno is not key to winning this game. But Articuno does knock out Chansey with Ice Beam in the U-turn, so that opens up a door for Starmie as well. Goes for Rock Slide to catch my Articuno. Very, very, very solid play. However, I'll be able to bring out my Starmie here and just click Scald. Very solid play. Not giving me any momentum at all. I like how if I click Earthquake, I got a lot of on its turn. Just gotta be careful though about the damage on Starmie. Yeah, Scald should be free. I don't think it should stay in. This thing is still important. But again, I do have Mega Drain on Muck. So unless you're Jolly Rhydon, which I'm feeling you will be Jolly Rhydon. I'll be honest here. Is that a 2-hit KO with Burn? I am not sure. I don't think so. And it's not worth being poisoned, so I'm going to go Muck. It's not worth being poisoned considering Starmie's my only Mon that can take a hit from Aerodactyl. And Raichu's Psychic is still looking very, very, very deadly. Very deadly. Rest. So, because this Chansey ended up going for Rest, I'm actually going to go for a Mega Drain here. Mega Drain should potentially knock out Rhydon. I don't want them going Hitmonlee though. Man. It knocks out Rhydon. They might go Hitmonlee. So the only reason this wouldn't be good is if the Rhydon's actually Jolly. Mega Drain still gets me more on the turn than Crunch does, so I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try and get that Rhydon coming in. I don't think you should stay in with Chansey. Also, I'm surprised you're running Rest on a Chansey without an Eevee. So I'm not sure why. That's, I don't know if that's Hitmonlee. Goes Electrode, sacks it, nice. Go ahead and give it to me. Unfortunately, I've revealed that I do have the Mega Drain. Very, very, very bad for me. But if he does go Aerodactyl, that means that I can just sack my my Rhydon. And then Aerodactyl, that's Aerodactyl's last switch into rocks. Hitmonlee? Aerodactyl, beautiful. So I can keep this thing alive because it can crunch Chansey, it can beat Muck, and I sack Starmie. And then that means that Raichu is faster than everything. So I sack Rhydon here to Earthquake. I actually died after rocks too, I'm surprised. Then again, Aerodactyl is strong. And this means I can bring out my my Starmie here. I tank a hit because I'm Bold Starmie. And I knock you out with Scald. And if he switches, then it dies to rocks, so I don't have to worry about this Pokemon. That's it, I don't have to worry about this Mon. Of course, there is this option of flinching me to death, which would be very sad if that's how I go out. Thank you. Woo! I told you guys at the beginning that we're so weak to Aerodactyl that he could just KO everything. But with this and Electro being gone, and the fact that I can Calm Mind up with my Raichu, I might be able to win this right now. I don't know if Feint knocks me out from Hitmonlee. I'll be honest. I do not know. Goes Chansey. I'll recover first. Because I don't think this Chansey can actually touch my Muck. So I think that recovering is fine because it gets me out of range of Hitmonlee. In fact, I think Chansey was the wrong play. I think what you had to do was try and go Hitmonlee and go for Feint and hope it knocked me out at 21, which it might have. Hitmonlee's pretty strong. So I think this gave me way too much momentum right here. Sleeping Chansey ain't even a problem because I got Calm Mind Encore Raichu. He doubles, anticipating my Muck. And he still hasn't burnt a sleep turn. Yep, he doubled into Rhydon, anticipating Muck. But I had no reason to not recover here, my friend. So he's going to go right back on to Chansey. However, Muck has taken enough damage to the point where it's not going to be able to switch in anymore on a Mega Drain. That's essentially crunch damage right there from my Excuse me, Rhydon is taking enough damage where he can't switch it on Mega Drain. So he's going to go right back down to Chansey. Like I said, I have no reason to not recover at least one more turn. So I can always come in on the... So I can always come in on the Hitmonlee. So I'm going to recover once more. He hasn't burnt any turns of sleep. So I'll recover that way. I'm at 100%. Yo, that Horn-Drill was not... Bro, I'm not... He keeps trying to predict me to double, but I have no reason to. He's really trying to get my muck. Bro, I'm at 100% now. He's not playing poorly, right? But because rest always is 2 guaranteed turns of sleep, I have no reason to not do this. And I'm assuming he's jolly Rhydon by him doing this too. Oh, he had enough. Why'd you give up, bro? Don't give up after. Why did he give up? You didn't have to give up, bro. It wasn't over. It wasn't over, my friend. Now I just go muck. If he doubles again, great play, but I mean, it's Protect Feint. I'm assuming Earthquake and something. Like, I hope you guys understand why I'm not switching. He hasn't burnt any turns of sleep, so it's a no risk. He can't wake up. That's why rest is bad. Use Soft Blood on Chansey. Or you can use rest if you're using Eevee with it. Crush it, boys. Even though he has to go Hitmonlee. Like I said, even though he has to go Hitmonlee, I basically sack this. I basically just sack this. Get in Raichu. I'm just crunch again. I don't want it to be like random sub. Earthquake, make the ground shake. Sack this, get in Raichu. Click Psychic. Click Psychic. And I can Encore if my opponent goes for Rest. Or if my opponent goes for Toxic, I Encore them. And then I just Psychic, and win. But because I actually ended up knocking out the Hitmonlee there due to what I think was a crit, I'm going to be able to win without... I'll be able to win without it. That Horn-Drill was nasty, though. Like, I get that. I don't usually use one of the KO moves, and I don't even think about them. But, alright, well, second game was pretty good. Definitely a few key turns I think my opponent could have done differently. Like, I know Rocks up really early made a lot of sense, but leading off with Aerodactyl and letting me get that damage off was so big for me. I hope you guys could see why. And then they tried to really predict my my muck coming in, and I told you, I explained to you guys why I did not need to make that play. But thank you for watching. Hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.